Thank you all for coming to the celebration of life that is Frank Tyson's life. Today we're going to hear from family. My name, as you know, is Bobby DiCello. I'm going to explain who's going to be talking today. We have. Is this better? Yeah. I'll do it this way. I'm attorney Bobby DiCello, attorney for the Tyson family, and I want to first introduce my co-lead in this case, who we are so grateful to have joining the team. The Tyson family and I welcome Ben Crump, who will be speaking. I'll be first, Ben will be speaking right after me, and then the family will be speaking. We have, for those who need to take down names, let me give you the names of the order of those who will be speaking. The youngest brother, John Tyson. His cousin, Frank's cousin, Ronald Simmons. Frank's younger cousin, Angela Rembert, spelled R-E-M-B-E-R-T. Frank's niece, Jasmine Tyson. And certainly last but definitely not least, Sabrina Jones, Frank's fiancée. I need this right here. The first thing we need to say, Frank, is that when a man tells you he can't breathe, you are never allowed to say, "Shut the F up."
Amen. You cannot. Never.
That's why we're here.
All right.
It appears enforcement officers in its ranks that do not understand this. This simple act of human dignity that could have been offered to Frank was denied on the day he died. Just the simple dignity of being helped.
Yeah.
Just some basic help.
Yes.
The other thing that's super important about this case is that I represent, and Mr. Crump is aware of this, two other deceased people in this city. Zachary Fornash, James Williams, and now this man, Frank Tyson.
Yes.
And Mr. Crump and I are committed, and he will be explaining the experience of African Americans, but we are committed to getting justice for Frank.
Right.
Justice for Frank Tyson.
Justice for Frank Tyson. It is my extreme pleasure to have Mr. Crump with us because he has a notable list of clients that I would like to just highlight, and it's what brings us here today. You all know George Floyd.
Yes.
I am shocked to tell you that this is George Floyd 2.0.
My Lord.
This is George Floyd revisited. Ben and I had a conversation about that. We talk as lawyers who handle these cases, and we said, sometimes it feels too much, too hard to care this much and to see what happened to Frank after this man worked with George Floyd's family. The whole world knew that case. And it's our job to make sure the whole world knows Frank's case.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
I'm going to just briefly comment that Frank is not as advertised in the media. He was a man that dealt with the constant threat of law enforcement and the constant dread of a wrongful conviction. And Mr. Crump will be addressing those issues for you today. His dying day was met with the expiration of not just the air in his lungs, but the hope that he would someday be exonerated for what happened to him. And Mr. Crump will be addressing that as well. That was his hope. But I guide you to one concept, and then I will give the microphone over to Mr. Crump. Every day, we in Northeast Ohio, and I'm one of you, I went to Lake Catholic I was raised in Mentor. I worked my first job at a steel mill at 71st and Central, Cleveland Track and Material, when I was 16 to help pay for school. I love the Browns. Love my town. I love each and every one of you. But there's a sickness in our town. When you say the quiet part of hate out loud, shut the F up. When you say the quiet part out loud, everyone needs to pay attention. George Floyd died and the officers remained in silence. These officers killed Frank and did so saying the quiet part out loud. They told him to shut the F up and die.
Yeah.
My Lord.
Yes. My Lord.
My Lord.
It is my mission as a member of this Northeast Ohio community to work with Mr. Crump and to work with each and every one of you who I'm looking into the eyes of each one of you here, and there's a group here, to be active. No more apathy. Equality, said Dr. King, meant something, and it needs to mean something today, including in the way in which law enforcement treats everyone. That's for everyone. Equality is the missing piece. And we need to push equality together.
Amen.
And to end this from a phrase that a bishop taught me that I have always remembered, this is not about skin, this is about kin.
Right.
My Lord.
That's right.